All right. Hello, guys. Take two. The weird thing, hopefully, you guys can find me. I went to go delete the first video and it wouldn't let me do it quite yet. Um, so, if anybody's on here watching, if you could let me know. I had everything all set up, ready to go. And then I got some really bad audio feedback. So let's see if you're on YouTube and you can say hi, let me know. If you're on Facebook and you can say hi, let me know that if you could hear me. It's always I'm not going to say a learning experience, right? It's a learning experience. I'm not going to say it's a challenge, but today for some reason I can hear myself, which, oh, hi, Gail. So glad you made it for round two. I did see your comment. Um, and good morning, Yolanda. So happy that you are here. Um, yeah, I don't know what happened. So we'll see. We'll go with it. I'll delete the first one eventually, and then that way it's all about paper crafting fun on Tuesday morning, because of course it is. Um, so exciting things happening in Stampin' Up! World. We have a week left of bonus days. Good morning, Henry. I'm happy you're here too. Um, so bonus days for this week, which is spend $50. You get a coupon code to purchase in August. Today, what is today? August 23rd, is free shipping. So orders of $75 or more in the US, today only, you get free shipping. And if you place an order today, you're going to get some goodies from me. Good morning, Mom. Happy to see you here. So if you place an order from me today, you're going to get embellishments, and you're going to get 5 cards from my craft, or not my craft stash, but from my card stash, which is growing. So I am preparing for craft fairs this winter season, which I love to do. Okay. So bonus days, free shipping today, and gift from me. So you can find me at Leia Crafts. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. And now let's get crafting. So I'll make the table big. And today we're going to be using this color wheel. I've shown it to you guys before. It's not available right now for customers or demonstrators, but they are in the works of of um, making one for everybody. I'm not sure when it's going to come out, but I'll keep you guys posted. So we're going to be working on some monochromatic cards today. So how do you find monochromatic cards? Well, it's in your color families, right? So here's monochromatic. So anything that falls into this little category. So whether you're in blues or red violets, red orange, right? All the same color family. And then there's different ways you can use this color wheel for uh, coordinating or complementary colors too. But today we're going to be using blue, because of course we are, because that's my favorite color. And I wanted to use this stamp set, Blueberry Bunches, which just reminds me of summer. Hello, Yolanda. Oh, you're commenting on Facebook and YouTube. You're very tricky like that. Thank you for watching. So Blueberry Bunches, since 4th of July, I have I've been making fruit salads a lot. Like I'll buy fruit and then they're not getting eaten individually, so then I throw it all together for a fruit salad. So right now I'm eating the last little bit of blueberries, nectarines, and strawberries. And I threw a couple grapes in there too, sliced grapes, which was really good. So blueberry bunches and stamps that we're going to be using today. We're going to be talking about, I have our color family designer series paper. So every color family that Stampin' Up has. So we have the neutrals, the regals, the brights, the subtles, and then we have in colors. They have a color pack of designer series paper. So like this is the neutrals. You get 48 sheets, 12.50, and there is a couple of designs in each color. So like you get every color in that color family comes in this pack. So like here's that, and then you flip them over for that. So I've used these on here a lot. Last week, if you guys saw Christmas cards, I used some of this for Christmas card. Great. Real red, cherry cobbler, garden green, shaded spruce. Great Christmas colors. So we're going to be using those guys. And then we're going to be using these circle circle dies again. Last week I used it also, but I love them because you can layer. And they have designs. They have like on the edge, there's little edge designs. So that's less work for you, the crafter. Okay. So here's one of the cards I made. So this card came about because last Friday at the card, no, that's not what I'm calling it. I'm calling it a kit night. So on Fridays, on the third Friday of the month, we get together and we just create kits, whether it's paper pumpkin or Stampin' Up kits. And we were talking about what color is Lost Lagoon. Is it a blue or a green? So Lost Lagoon right here on the color wheel falls right in between green and blue. There's a whole section for blue-green. So that's kind of how this card started. So this is Lost Lagoon, Summer Splash, Coastal Cabana, and Pool Party. And I wrote them all down and I left it on the desk. So yay me for remembering all those. And then this guy, I just took a flower stamp from the Zinnia stamp set and birthday wishes from, I think it's the Just Saying stamp set. And then this bling and twine down here is just for my stash. It's all extra from Paper Pumpkin. And then on the inside, I just did like this. So that's one card. That's actually not the card we're going to be making, but I'll show you this guy. So this is Blueberry Bushel, Misty Moonlight, Azure Afternoon, and Boho Blue. And so this is kind of the stepped up version of the card we're going to be making today, where I took the blueberries and I did blends. And then, can you guys see the wink of Stella? Can you guys see the sparkle? Hopefully you can see the sparkle. There you go. But so I did that color, and I did fussy cut these blueberries out because there's not a stamp or a die. The stamp set is a standalone stamp set. But if you don't want to color, you're like, color, it's not my thing, then this is the card we're going to be making today. So let's get started. Put this guy over here so I remember. So we are going to we're going to start with a Night of Navy card base. because we are, and my goal today is to not have to move, but I think it's to not have to reach for something, but I must have took my bone folder someplace else. So we're just going to use a block to get that. The reason you're pushing down and you're making this crease is just so that your card can lay flat. You're just kind of moving the fibers around to the paper. Okay, so we have our card base. Put this off to the side, moving this paper. I already have, this is 1 1/4 by 4. So I've got my different colors of blue. It just kind of depends on which way you want them to go. Okay, and I want the different designs. So we're probably going to do it like this. Put those off to the side. I have my 4 by 5 1/4, which we're going to be adhering these guys onto this for the front. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to use Tombow glue, which gives me a little bit, it does not a little bit, it's a kind of a lot of flexibility as to moving these guys around. So I'm going to put this down here like so. I'm going to pick this guy up if I can. And we're going to maybe use this glue, maybe not. All right, good thing everything is pretty close by. Okay, but I am going to squeeze on some scratch first because I don't want, did you guys see that bubble? There's a big like air bubble that came out. I'm going to fold this guy over so it doesn't get all gluey in the trash can or on my fingers like it just did. Okay, you guys are living large with me here today because we all know that I'm not very, I'm kind of messy when it comes to this. So we're going to be very light. I am going to hit the 4 corners, but I do not want this stuff to ooze out. But this glue gives you leeway. If it's crooked, if it's yeah, if you want to move it a little bit. So we're actually going to put these guys on here just like this. Usually I work outer and then inner. Ooh, heavy-handed. Let's see. I'm going to kind of stretch these globs out. And then put this guy on here. Okay. Ooh, look at all that glue. We're going to stretch this out. I think both my balls are pretty low when it comes to glue right now. Stick this guy on here. Squish it down. Let's see. There you go. All right. And then we're just going to let that sit for a minute. Push it down a little bit. And let it dry. Whew. That was very stressful to use the green glue on camera. Okay. Now, this is going to be the front of our card, like so. But we're not going to put it on quite yet. So I already cut out the we're going to use boho blue. So I already cut this guy out, but I wanted to cut this guy. Oop, this one. Yeah, we're going to use this guy right here. And we're going to cut him out. So let me bring this guy over. Like so. So the sandwich with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is the platform, the number 2, which is very thin, an acrylic plate, your paper, your die, and another acrylic plate. And so we're going to run this guy through like so. And we're going to run it back just so I can pull it out. And then it's just going to pop out like so. Easy peasy. And that's all we're going to do with him. So we're going to take this this circle and we're going to stamp the big blueberry. And I did that with boho blue. And so you just decide where you want it. If you want a little more white, if you want it to cover kind of the whole thing. I'll show you the difference. And then we're going to layer. You guys know I love a good layer. And for this layer, we're going to use the Stampin' Seal. It is much cleaner for me. Like so. Okay. We are going to use dimensionals because we're going to pop that guy up, right? We want some dimension. Like so. But first, one thing I didn't do on this sample card is I didn't add any twine. And I have twine. I have lots of twine. So let's use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to adhere the front of the card, our first layer. We're going to put it on like so. And then we're going to add a little bit of seal right here. And that's where the twine is going to attach, but we're going to cover that up with the big blueberry. So I have white. This is probably, it's probably Night of Navy. And we're just going to wrap it around. Pretty big because this circle is pretty big. We're just going to wrap it around like so. And that should be good. I'm going to cut off the ends. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. So are you guys loving, let me know, are you guys loving all the summer fruit? I'm going to be sad when all the summer fruit goes away. I know we get fruit all year round now, like, but back in the day when summer fruit used to be like, you could only get the berries in the summer. Okay, now to hold this down, one thing you could do, if you're afraid it's going to move or pop off, you could take the Terran seal and just put it over. And then actually you just leave the back, this on there. Like if you're using the Terran tape as double-sided tape, you would take this off, but you could just leave it on there. Okay. We're going to peel off the dimensionals. Like so. And then you just decide which way do you want your blueberries to go. I don't know that there's a right or wrong way. I kind of like it like this. So we're going to add this on there. And then we're going to do the inside. Look at how pretty that card is. I like it. I hope you guys do too. For the inside, we're going to say, what are we going to say? We're going to say thank you. I don't think I'm going to put any greeting on the outside. I think I like it just kind of plain for this one. But on the inside, we're going to take Night of Navy and we're going to say thank you. But then we're going to take the blueberries and we're going to clean it off for starters. And then we're going to, oh, thank you, Gail. We're going to do the corners with the blueberries. And then we might even do the sides. We'll see how that goes. So thank you guys so much for being here and finding me the second time around. Let's see. Like so. I love not so much white space on the inside of a card because sometimes I don't know what to write. So I like filling it up with stamped images. Okay. So we're going to put this guy on the inside. And then we are done with this card. Let's see. There we go. So thank you. Oh, I like it. All right. So hopefully you guys are inspired to use your monochromatic color families and group colors together. I know I was. I feel like I need to make all the different color families, like not color families, Stampin' Up, but like all the reds and the pinks and the oranges and the yellows, right? Orange and yellow would be great for fall. Some, or even depending on what kind of yellow, right? Fall, summer. The possibilities are truly endless with all the colors that Stampin' Up has. So, sorry. I did not bring my water with me over here today. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so very much. We'll recap bonus days through the end of the month. Free shipping today, July 23rd. And I hope everybody has a great day and some paper crafting fun. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you guys. Bye.